Alright, hey everybody, this is Tim. Welcome back to another episode of Boone County Beekeeper. Now, today is Saturday. It is August the 20th. And let me start out by telling you why I'm rocking the bee suit here. My good jacket, for whatever reason, the good jacket, zipper tore up on it. And this is actually a suit that I got from Amazon when I first started. So I've only worn it a time or two. It's paper thin. They sting right through it. But right now it's all that I got, really. So I got another one on order, and I'm going to actually get this other one fixed. I'm going to get somebody to sew me a zipper on there if I can. Now, if you look down through here, you'll see, hopefully you can see all that. I'll turn you around a little bit. Everything looks a little different. Everything looks a little different. Now, if you notice, we have an extra box on here now, on all of these. And I'll tell you what I did. I went into my freezer at home, and I had about 20 or so frames of sugar syrup that was frozen. And I went ahead and I dug them out, and I got me 4 boxes, and I checkerboarded all those in, and I gave them some empties as well. I put the feeder on top of there, try to let them fill some frames out and store some more nectar for the winter. Now, I'm gonna tell you, August is a very important month when it comes to beekeeping. You know, you think about it, you just have pulled your honey off. You're in a dearth or going into a dearth, and the bees are cranky. I know that my bees are very cranky. I will tell you this. That one down there on the end, the one that we've been following, I come up here Tuesday evening and feed them. I was going to go through those. Man alive. Guys, they about ate me alive. I'm not kidding you. Maybe I'll link a little bit of the footage on here. Tell you what, it was not pleasant. Man, they was irate. The bees are full in there. That box is just busting with bees. It's hot, humidity. They're not flying. Man, they're cranky. Now, and I came up of the evening, which was a bad time to come. But now, right now, it's about 11:30 in the day. I see bees, they're flying pretty good here. We got a little Japanese knotweed that's blooming. I don't know what that's going to do for them, but we'll see. But like I said, you know, August is a pretty important month. Right now is a good time, you know, to think about treating your hives. That's what we're doing. You know, we got 2 more weeks left on the Apivar, then it'll be coming off. Depending on your treatment, it's a good time to build comb. I'm going to try to build some comb after. Hopefully I can get these full. And also, what I want to look at today, it's a good time to equalize your hives. Now, what I mean by that is, you know, I've got 5 hives here, and got some that's strong, some that's weak, some that's medium. What I did Tuesday, after I upset those bees over there, I got out of there. I come over into this one. You remember, this is Blondie right here, and she has been laying some. She's spotty, still pretty spotty, but she's laid more than what she was. So I went right here in this long hive, and I went ahead and got me out 2 frames of brood and bees, and I placed them in here. And I've not been back in since. I don't know what to expect, but I'm hoping maybe with that bigger population, maybe we'll see some up in this box here. I don't know. I'm hoping they're up here, maybe a few, building a little comb, storing some nectar. If not, we'll have to do something a little different. But I'm hoping maybe with them more bees in there that maybe she'll turn it on. Maybe she'll start laying a little better. I will just have to wait and see. The jury's still out on her. It really is. And I'm going to keep my smoker going here. But, you know, she seems to be doing maybe a touch better. But we're going to find out here today. Now, this feeder right here, for whatever reason, I made this feeder and I've got a hole somewhere. Somewhere they are getting through and getting out there, and I'm having a lot of bees drown in this feeder. So I brought an old one from a house. I know that it don't leak, so I'm going to change it out today as well. I'll set this one out for a couple of days, let all the bees get out of it, and then I'll take it home this week and take it apart and see where we got a little hole at. Don't really know what to expect today. Just wanted to kind of do a quick inspection and see if it's done any good. I don't know. Hopefully that helped her a little bit. They've not drunk much of their sugar syrup, looks like, and I can't figure that out, why they don't drink more than what they do. I do have a few dead bees. Not as bad as what I've seen, but we're going to dump all this out. We'll dump all this out here, and we will, I've got new sugar syrup on a new feeder we'll put on here. Let me get rid of some of these old bees. Yeah, the other ones, they don't leak like this one. I'm about to go through this real good and see just exactly what's going on. So I see a bee crawling around there, so I don't know. Alright, so I don't know what to expect. Like I said, I don't know if they're up in this top box or not. We're getting ready to find out though. Hopefully they are. They got her glued down pretty good. We'll see what happens. Oh, I see a few peeping out at me. That's a good sign. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, right now, it's a tough time. These bees, they get pretty irate. And this old suit right here, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to dump this. This old suit right here, you could just about read a newspaper through it. That's not good. So, I'm liable to get eaten plumb up here today. I don't know. But I do see a few bees up here. We'll not go through this real good. We'll just see if we are building a little comb. Here's an empty. And you see right here, look here, it's only been a few days, but you can see here they're starting to build a little comb out. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. Next frame over looks about the same. So we'll not go through here. Well, we'll check one thing here. Some of these ones that I had the sugar syrup in. Looks like they've eaten a lot of it already, but we've got combs, still got a little stored sugar syrup in there, so hopefully these girls will start filling that out. Like I said, the jury is still out on old Blondie here, but we'll get in there and see how they're looking. This is just a quick inspection today. See what they're doing. About all we can do. Just want to see if they're acting any better. And I'm going to tell you, this time of year, I'll be honest with you guys, they're grouchy. I will absolutely smoke them till their eyes water. I don't care, because I'm going to be honest, I don't like getting stung. Not at all. Now, just looking down here at it, maybe I'll get that camera and let you see. Hang on, guys. I'll come around there and get you and let you see this. Looks like we have a lot of bees. I don't know if you can see that. You know, that's one thing about this colony. There was not a lot of bees in here. She was only laying enough, you know, to keep them about the same. So I'm hoping maybe by adding these bees, maybe that'll tune her up just a little bit. So time will tell. We'll get here and check them out real quick. Now, these bees are fairly calm right now, but I tell you, I've learned that can change really quick. Okay, so here's some empty foundation. Here's a little wonky comb. We'll get rid of that. But they are actually trying to build a little comb right there, so that's a good thing. I don't see the queen. See, here we go. They're starting to get fired up a little bit. We'll get in and get out real quick today. But see how they do. Hopefully this Apivar will help them. There's some brood. Now I'll be honest with you. I honestly believe that's her brood. So you can see what I was telling you. She's very spotty on her laying. Very spotty. But you know what I see? Larvae. I see eggs. So you know, this may have helped her, and I hope that it has. If I can get her through the winter, I will requeen her. But my goal was to get her through the winter. Now, looks like they're capping some of that larva right now. So, like I said, you know, August is a very important month. Great month to equalize your hives. Very important to do that. You know, we want them all to go through winter just as strong as they can. Here's another one I'll show you real quick. That's her brood pattern again. There's a bee on the camera, sorry about that. But that's her right there. Backfilled with some nectar. Spotty brood. I do see some eggs in there. So she seems to be doing a little better, but I don't think she would win any awards, to be honest with you, at an egg laying contest. But if we can just get her through, that's all that really matters. Now, these bees are starting to get fired up, and they're back filling with some nectar, which is there's some brood and larvae. I see eggs, so they're doing pretty good. And they're starting to get fired up. See here, guys? They're starting to get fired up. So we'll get out of here in just a minute. I don't care a bit for smoking. Don't care a bit, but we'll see what happens. Come on, ladies. We're not going to hurt you. These girls, I'm going to tell you, in August, buddy, it's a tough time. And I don't feel real good in this bee suit because, like I said, you could read a newspaper through this thing. So, looking pretty good. Let's see how a couple more frames look, and we'll get some feed on here and talk a little bit. Okay, there's fresh larvae. Fresh larvae. See some eggs. Capped honey. Haven't seen the queen yet, but I see plenty of larvae. And I tell you, there's been a lot of pollen coming in here lately. They're really storing the pollen. That's a good thing. So, all right, ladies, y'all just calm down a little bit. These things should start going down to store nectar in here, which is good. They're going to need it. Nectar on that side as well. So we're looking good overall. I'm going to quit right there, but overall, I'll take one more. Overall, I'm going to tell you, I think we helped them. I think we helped them a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a couple more weeks. There's some of that brood that came out of the long hive. You can see where it's emerged. It's emerged. Don't see, yeah, I see, don't see any eggs, no. No eggs back in this place on that. So I do eggs on this. There's eggs in all these cells here. So she is doing better. I think this has actually helped her, guys. So that's great. That's what we need to see. I think what I'll do, that hive that we've been following down there on the end, I'm gonna tell you what, guys, that is I'm gonna quit right there. That's a big colony, and a lot of bees in there, and I'm gonna tell you, they are cranky right now. No way that I would try to get in there today with this little painter suit on. No way. So what I am going to do when I get my new jacket, and when I get the Apivar off of here, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get in there and I'm going to rob me a couple frames of that brood, because there's A lot of bees in there, man. A lot of bees. And I'm gonna rob some brood out there and some bees. And I'll give another frame to these girls here. Plus, let me say this. This colony right here, I don't know if you can see me right here, but this colony here, that's the one I brought up from my house. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to maybe, they're not weak, but they're not as strong as what I would like to see. She is a pretty good layer, but they just seem like they're behind a little bit. So what I'm going to do is see, there's that cap sugar syrup. So that's good. That's winter storage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give them maybe another frame or two of brood from that real strong hive over there. Build and comb. There we go again, build and comb. So that's basically all that I wanted to see. We'll make sure we was queen right, and we are. Seen more eggs in there this time than I've seen all year. And that's a good sign. Want to make sure that these girls accepted this sugar syrup. And I'll tell you what I forgot to do, so I can't forget that. We got to put our Apivar back in. So, excuse me, ladies. Like I said, we got 2 more weeks on the treatment. And we'll go from there. I'm going to put that one right there. I don't really think that it hurts the bees. I mean, I've never used it before, but they seem to be doing fairly well with it. So there's that. And I got another feeder here. It's an old feeder from the house. It actually was on that hive that I brought up from the house. So we'll give them some feed here in a minute, and we'll go from there. Now, let's talk here about what we saw. All right, ladies, you all need to calm down just a little bit. You know, these old bees, they don't understand. Just trying to help them. That's all we're trying to do. But I would like to maybe see them take a little more, maybe take a little bit more of the feed. So if I can sit here or not, we'll try. We're getting fired up. But so guys, what do we see here today? Well, we've seen a good laying pattern, better than what we have. Looks like she's really put a lot of eggs in there. This time of year, I'm gonna be honest, you want to get in, you want to get out, because it's just torture. Torture for them, torture for you, because they will light you up, trust me. Kind of surprised me I've not been stung in this suit yet, but that's probably my most calm hive right now. It's just a tough time of year. There's nothing coming in, nothing for these bees to eat, so they're cranky, really cranky. So I do see right here, I see some bees coming out. I see pollen. I see pollen coming in. That's a good thing. Yellow looking pollen. That could be from goldenrod, I guess. There's pollen right there, yellow coming in. Could be maybe the goldenrod, maybe the Japanese knotweed, I'm not sure. These bees here seem to be doing really well. It's the ones that we moved up. They seem to really take off good, except where they're at. They're flying good. They smell. Now they're in there trying to rob right now. This is really a robbing time. So you got to really be careful when you get in these girls. These bees over here, let me tell you, whew, mean. You got to have one mean one, I guess. My long hive, that mommy there, she was terrible. But that's a split I made off her, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, she's been real good. I've maybe a couple stings all year there. So really, that's about all I'm going to do today. Just wanted to get in here and check them out, see what we got. I'm going to put some feed on them, and I'm going to leave them alone. Not much of a video, but it's a good time to get in there and check. So make sure you're queen right. Make sure your colonies are strong. Like I say, you know, if not, you need to rob from the rich, give to the poor. I had a lady sent me a comment the other day, and I don't remember where she was from, another state. But she said she was really wanting to get her a hive for next year. We chatted back for a little bit. I told her, really, if you're going to get one, you need to at least get 2, because that's something I learned this year. You know, when you get down to one colony, buddy, you're up against it for sure. You need at least a couple to rob from. That's helped me a lot to be able to pull some brood out of that one right there. And I'm not done yet. I'm gonna, like I said, put some brood in here, and I'm gonna take another frame out there and put in here as well. So that helps. That right there proved it today. That's the most eggs I've seen her lay. She looked like she's laying a pretty good pattern there, so that's good. That's what we need to see. So, guys, get in there and check them out. You know, like I said, August is a tough month, man. It is. Really not a lot going on, but there is a lot going on. We really don't need to get in there too much and just let them be bees and do their thing. That's about all that we can do. So really, that's about all that I have this week, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some feed on them. Then I'm gonna get this old painter's suit off and head back down the road. So guys, listen, thanks for being here. God bless you. God bless you and your family. I hope you and your family are well. I hope everything's going really good for you and your life, and I hope your bees are doing good. You know, get out there and check on them. It's a tough time. Make sure you're feeding. Gotta feed those bees. Right now, they suck it down pretty quick. I guarantee you the rest of these are empty. This one, for whatever reason, they don't take a lot of feed. But right now, I'm feeding a gallon on the weekend. It's gone in a couple days. Then I come up through the middle of the week and I give them another gallon. About all I can afford, to be honest with you. Man, they'd drink a gallon a day if I'd give it to them. But and let me say this one more thing. I went down this morning, went to Save-A-Lot. I get a lot of sugar at Save-A-Lot. They got a good price on their sugar. It's Ginger Evans brand. Don't guess it really matters what brand it is. But I went down there and I noticed they keep it on a pallet back there, and it was way down the pallet was. And the guy, he said, when I come up there, I had about 5 bags. He said, "What are you doing with all that sugar?" I said, "Well, I'm gonna feed my bees." He said, "Feed your bees?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well," he said, "I'm gonna tell you," he was the manager, just out of the blue, he said, "I'm gonna tell you," he said, "you better be buying some, because," he said, "there's a shortage coming." And I said, "Really?" I said, you think there is a shortage? Because, you know, I did send the stream team in that question. He said, "Yeah, definitely a shortage coming," because he said right now he's having trouble. Starting just about a month ago, he said he's having trouble getting white sugar, and he's having trouble getting brown sugar. And he said he had one more pallet coming. He don't know when it'll be here, but he said that if I was going to buy any from down there, I better start stocking up, because he said it's going to get bad. So, you know, maybe there is something to this sugar shortage, guys. It may be something to think about. I think I'm not going to be like the toilet paper ordeal, but I think I am going to start buying me up a little bit, enough to get me through at least up to winter here, because I've got a lot of comb to build, and I got a lot of frames here to fill up with nectar. So, you know, if I'm going to make it through winter, I need to get them fattened up here. So I just wanted to throw that in there. You know, hopefully there's not going to be a shortage, but that's what he said. So, I mean, I've been hearing that a lot, and he's actually the guy that actually orders the sugar there at Save-A-Lot. So we'll see what happens. So guys, again, God bless you, God bless your family, and I hope you all are well, and just take care of yourself. And we'll be back here in a week or two. I don't know. In 2 weeks for sure. I may skip a week with the inspections. We may put something out there. I don't know. But I need to just leave them alone for right now and just keep feeding them. And 2 Saturdays, then 2 more Saturdays, it'll be time to get in them, pull this Apivar off. And when I do that, we'll evaluate everything that we got. And these top boxes, which are full, and I've got a feeling that these 3 right here will be full by that time, or pretty dang close. What I may do, I may go ahead and then drop another super on top of that with empty foundation. That's after I pull the Apivar, and go ahead and just let them build some comb for next year. I'll keep the feed to them, let them move on up, build some comb. I like building comb. Comb is king, now trust me. Next year we'll need that comb. You want some honey. Why spend all your time trying to build comb when there's a honey flow coming in? when you could go ahead and drop that fresh frames in there with got their own comb on it, they can just start storing. That's the name of the game when it comes to honey. So comb is king, remember that. So we'll try to build some. I've got some stored at home, got some in the freezer as well. So we'll try to build a little more. You know, every box that you build's a little bit more that you can get on the honey side. So guys, take care, and I want to say thank you for being here. And this is Tim, the Boone County Beekeeper. Thanks for stopping by, guys.